So as we continue to talk about being rooted, we need to remember that the most important place we can be rooted is in love. Now, I'm not talking about Jesus' command for us to love God and to love people. I'm talking about being rooted in God's love for us. And that love is vast and it's unconditional. But we need to clear up a misconception. See, we have this idea of what love is, that it always feels great, that it looks like acceptance or tolerance or simple kindness. And while love does display those characteristics, they're not all encompassing of what love really is. In fact, true love will often withhold from us. It'll tell us no when we want something that's not good for us. True love will tell us a hard truth that we don't want to hear. True love disciplines us when we stray, and it punishes us when we disobey. True love doesn't always give us our way, but it always seeks our good. Listen, I'm going to paraphrase a passage of scripture that I love. It's in Ephesians chapter 3, starts in verse 16. Now, Paul is writing to a church, and he says, I'm going to be praying for you guys that God gives you guys inner strength through his Spirit. That as you trust him more, he will make his home in your hearts. That your roots will go down into his love, and that you'll have the power to understand just how wide, how long, how high, and how deep God's love really is. Guys, it's so deep, it's deeper than your roots will ever go. But to receive that kind of love, we have to be able to receive love when it doesn't feel like we think it should, or when it doesn't look like we think it should. Turn yourselves over to God's love unconditionally, and you will find out how unconditional God's love really is. Endeavor depth.